Hey everybody, Peter Valley here. I'm the founder of the world's first online book arbitrage tool called Zen Arbitrage. And I'm guessing you know of it if you're watching this video. Now, we're gonna have some fun with this one. So this video really is about two things. It's about kind of more of like a global thematic thing and then a very specific thing. So we're gonna have some fun. Now, the higher level thing this is about is the massive rebellion that's underway on the internet against sleazy internet marketers and their car salesman tactics. Okay, so that's fundamentally what this is about. On a more specific level, this video is actually just screenshots of a dozen different testimonials, emails, things I've received, text messages, and so forth from people who have canceled Eflip, which is a tool that essentially just knocked off Zen Arbitrage, Eflip, and moved over to Zen Arbitrage. And people tell you we're gonna show you in these screenshots exactly why they did it, exactly what their gripes are with Eflip, and all the reasons why people are moving en masse from Eflip to Zen Arbitrage. So we're going to give you a dozen different stories and testimonials from ex-Eflip users. You're going to find out exactly what they're saying. And before we get to that, just a brief introduction. My name is Peter Valley. I've been selling on Amazon since 2007. I have the over-dignified title of being the most published author on Amazon selling in world history, which again, overly dignified. It happened by accident. I wrote a bunch of books and it turns out very few other people have, and then here I am. Then I actually pioneered the concept of online book arbitrage back in 2015 and basically introduced it to the world through my book, Online Book Arbitrage, and my tool, Zen Arbitrage. So by now you probably heard of this concept of online book arbitrage, and since Zen Arbitrage introduced it to the world, it's been very, very interesting to say the least. We have had people shamelessly knock us off, like this Eflip thing that we're about to talk about. We've had people literally caught stealing our data. I have another video about that, a couple of videos actually. We've had people lying to infiltrate Zen Arbitrage so they could copy us, another video about that, and a bunch of other wacky stuff. So the question is, why the heck is everybody beating down the door of Zen Arbitrage to get at what we've got? And I'm not going to turn this into a big pitch for Zen Arbitrage. I'm really not. But we are the first, biggest, and best online book arbitrage tool. So that explains why so many people are trying to copy what we're doing. So before I get to these screenshots of these different testimonials from ex-Eflip users, I want to give you just three quick things that are driving people to cancel Eflip for Zen Arbitrage. So the first one is that nobody likes sleazy car salesman marketers. There is a massive, massive rebellion underway on the internet where people are just absolutely rejecting cheesy car salesmen on the internet. And absolutely, it's almost like a full rebellion underway, right? Nobody likes tools like Eflip or all these other tools who, people who talk down to you like you're a gullible child, right? Nobody wants to be talked down to. Nobody likes people that just copy what other people do instead of actually introducing innovation into the Amazon selling space. Everybody hates that stuff. Nobody likes people who get caught lying about their database size, which we have another video about that, where we literally just went into Eflip and just did an unedited raw footage and compared search results in Eflip and search results in Zen Arbitrage. We show over 10 times the results, and actually we're going to see some testimonials here from people who noticed that and canceled Eflip. And then, people that get caught paying off affiliate marketers to lie for them, where it's actually gotten to the point where you literally have people, affiliate marketers, by the way, are people who get paid to promote products, right? So they don't promote what's best, they just promote what they're paid the most to promote. And so you could literally have affiliate marketers telling you, hey, that video you saw where Eflip shows less than 1/10 of the results of Zen Arbitrage, you didn't see what you think you saw. It's like this insane alternate reality where everyone is just lying and they don't think that you're smart enough to pick up on it. So it really is, it's just insulting all around, and nobody likes people like that. Okay, so the second reason that people are canceling Eflip for Zen Arbitrage, and this is it, I don't even know how to say this. It has the word flip in the name. That's cheesy, that's creepy, that's cringeworthy, it's embarrassing. I mean, the name alone gives away they're trying to target get rich quick on the internet people, and that they are basically don't respect your intelligence and they think that you're stupid, right? So it's got the word flip in the name. I mean, that's as cheesy as it gets, right? The people that are quote flippers, that's basically the bottom feeders of the internet. That's not me. I know that's not you. with Zen Arbitrage, we actively work to keep those people out of our tool. We do not like to attract get-rich-quick type like flippers. And these are the people that just want to push a button on their computer and have money pour out. I cater to sophisticated sellers, people that are interested in a real, sustainable, legitimate business system, and not flippers. That's again, those are like the cheesiest, creepiest people on the internet. So it's kind of like how nobody who actually sells houses, calls themselves a flipper. A house flipper is somebody that is just pretending, that doesn't even know anything about the business and will never succeed, right? No one who actually invests in real estate calls themselves a house flipper, right? Unless you're on television with some reality show. And no one who runs a serious business will ever call themselves a flipper. Again, it's just cheesy, it's creepy, it's weird, it's cringeworthy. Nobody should trust anything that has the word flip in the name. And then the biggest reason of all is that it's, the reason people are canceling eFlip for Zen Arbitrage is simply missing basically everything. Over 15 different tools and technologies. I have a separate video about that. When you subscribe to a knockoff, you basically get knockoff quality, whether you're buying counterfeit shoes or bootleg DVDs, like where it's like someone in the movie theater with like a camcorder, like filming the screen, or knockoff software, right? Like you do get, when you sign up for knockoffs, you get knockoff quality. So the difference is, versus the shoes or DVDs, which maybe that's fine, there's not much at stake there, but when it comes to knockoff software, your business is on the line, right? So the stakes are massively, massively high. So one small missing tool or technology or feature or database size or whatever, one little detail that's missing has an absolutely compounding effect. If it's something that's costing you $10 a day, well, that's $300 a month, and that's thousands of dollars a year. And again, if it's $20 a day, or whatever it is, it has a compounding effect, and the impacts are actually really, really serious on your income, your revenue, your family, and your business in general, right? So these are really high stakes decisions that you make when it comes to what tool you use, what platform you use to run your business. So this is what we came for, right? A dozen testimonials from people who canceled eFlip for Zen Arbitrage. Now, I want to be very clear before I get into this. This is not not even by a long shot is this every testimonial that I've received about eFlip. It's literally just the ones that I sort of thought to screenshot in the moment, which I usually don't even think of. I did not solicit any of these. These end up randomly in my inbox from people that say, hey, I canceled eFlip for Zen Arbitrage, and here's why. So I want to be clear about that. This is not even close to, this is probably not even 1/100th of the emails I've received about people who are disgruntled with eFlipper. Okay, so screenshot number one from an email I received. This person says, the more I compare, the more apparent Zen Arbitrage's superiority over eFlip becomes. Speaks for itself. Next email I received is, this person says, Zen Arbitrage has shown itself to be far superior to eFlip. Very cool. Next person just says very bluntly, hey, I plan on signing up to Zen Arbitrage. I am not impressed with eFlip. Okay, it doesn't need any explanation. This one contains a, how do we say politely, an expletive that I will not read. You're welcome to read it, or you can shield your eyes from the profanity in this email. But this person says, Zen Arbitrage is far superior to that blank one that copied you. Fill in the blank with that profane word, but this person clearly is not happy with eFlipper. This person says, I've tried eFlip separately, and I'm glad to find that your software is superior. Cool. This person says, I also did the eFlip trial, and yours is definitely better for a host of reasons. Cool. This person is trying out a trial of Zen Arbitrage and eFlip and remarks, Zen pulls a ton more books. And this is, again, we have 15 ways that we're better than eFlipper, but this is by far the one that will directly translate into the most amount of extra revenue for you, which is the fact that we show over 12 times more books in our search results than eFlipper. And we actually have a video where I go side by side. I do a search in Zen Arbitrage and a search in eFlipper, and I show unambiguously that we pull over 12 times more results than eFlipper. Their database is just simply garbage. And you're going to see other testimonials where people are talking about the same thing. Another reference to eFlipper having really bad data. It talks about, this person says, this is actually a text message I received. I actually give out my cell number when people sign up so they can text me for coaching or whatever. But this person's saying that they when they signed up for eFlipper that they were showing 6-month average sales rank, but when they would click on the product page, that Keepa, which is another tool that shows average rank that's been around for years, it's sort of like a gold standard as far as Amazon data. Amazon to show a dramatically worse 6-month average. So this person's basically saying that eFlipper was trying to make their books in their database seem more high demand than they really were, and kind of fudging numbers. Now I don't know for a fact what's going on here, but it is pretty scandalous when you find out a tool is like basically lying to you, because people make buying decisions based on what they see in their tools. And if the tool is saying, hey, this book is selling an average of several copies a day, and it turns out it's selling 1 copy a month, that directly translates into lost revenue. So it's a pretty significant accusation. They also, it's this weird kind of creepy thing where they'll take, instead of just calling Amazon sales rank, they go, well, we don't show you sales rank, which is the raw data from Amazon, which is what we show in Zen Arbitrage. They go, we show you something else. It's called eScore, which is like some gimmicky name, and they won't tell you how they determine this figure. And they go, it's better than sales rank, but what they admit is it's not Amazon sales rank. It's not data directly from Amazon. They won't tell you how they arrive at this figure, but they just say basically, trust us, it's better than sales rank. When this person is clearly saying, no, that's not my experience. The data is wrong. So the person says, eFlip versus Zen. Zen wins hands down, features and function, good job. This is a comment from a blog post where someone says, eFlip founder, which I guess is, anyway, whatever, has a creepy car salesman vibe. You can't trust someone who's been caught lying more than once. I talked a little bit about that at the beginning of this video. I did check out eFlip to compare. And with every search, Zen Arbitrage has almost twice as many results. Yours is better in every way. Now, while I appreciate this comment, I do think this person is actually way off on their numbers. We actually, again, I made a video about this where I kind of, I pretty much showed just unedited, like raw footage of searches comparing the search results in the two tools, and it really is over 12 times as many. This person says almost twice. Again, I appreciate the comment, but it's actually over 12 times more. So this is a long text message I received. I blocked out their number for obvious reasons, but this person says, I was on the fence between Zen Arbitrage and eFlip, but now see the light, hands down, so many more features. This person says, eFlip's training seems to be out of date. You have to go to YouTube to find answers. So this person, it's actually a 2-part email where they emailed and then I emailed them and they followed back up. But they're saying how their training in eFlip is not up to date. It has not been updated apparently in years. And they're saying anytime they have a question, they need to go to YouTube to find an answer. And this is one thing I want to really, really stress about Zen Arbitrage is that we take support extremely seriously. I have personally put a massive amount of time into our training program, and Zen Arbitrage is totally all-inclusive, meaning you do not need to look outside Zen Arbitrage for anything, whether it's the training, whether it's the tool. Everything is included, and that's really something that's like built into our mission statement, that we want this to be an all-inclusive tool. We're not constantly trying to upsell you on training that you need to pay for. None of those shenanigans. Okay, so I have literally over at this point 60 videos in the training program. You do not need to watch more than one of them, honestly. But I want to make sure that no stone is unturned when it comes to our training. So I really, really take it seriously. I'm constantly updating the videos, making sure they're current. And apparently, according to this person, eFlip does not do that. Cool. This person says, I enjoy Zen Arbitrage much better than eFlip, notably the better search results, which is, again, it's just a reoccurring thing over and over and over again, which is the poor quality of the data in eFlip, which is causing people to cancel and come to Zen Arbitrage. So that's basically, again, there's a dozen testimonials from people who canceled eFlip for Zen Arbitrage. Again, these were unsolicited, just raw screenshots of emails, text messages, blog post comments that I've received. So if any of this sounds good and you're curious about what the buzz is about, why people are trying to beat down our door and stealing our data and doing all this crazy shenanigans to get at what we have, if that makes sense, you're welcome to join us. And here's the thing, I do not play around with any shenanigans when it comes to making people like pay first. I have a free trial, and free means free. You get it free for 5 days by default, but I'm actually super flexible. So if you want any amount basically any amount of reasonable time for a free trial. Just email me when you sign up and I'll extend your trial. That is not an issue. Zen Arbitrage is a complete business in a box without the box. Everything is included. There is no hidden like fees. There's no like, okay, now that you're subscribed, you got to go buy this other stuff. It really is all inclusive. I built it that way. I originally built Zen Arbitrage for myself. So this is a tool I built for my own, to solve my own problem, and then I opened it up to the world. You get full access to our database, which, again, you saw the testimonials there. Full access to our arbitrage marketplace, which is basically a pre-formatted list of profitable books that other Zen Arbitrage members have found for you that you can buy for pennies on the dollar, so you can skip searching altogether. I have other videos about that. Full access to our prep service partner, so they'll basically receive books for you, so you can run this business from anywhere in the world and just run an entirely portable business from the beach somewhere if you want. And we actually have people doing that. Full access to our textbook database, which is a whole separate thing. I actually give you my cell phone number, which I mentioned earlier, when you sign up. So you can literally text me anytime, day or night. I'm actually probably more likely to answer at night than during the day. But show you, we're the only tool that shows you FBA offers insider search results, which is another kind of weird thing that eFlipper does, which is they call it, they say, well, we show you FBA results, but only the outliers, which is another gimmicky name that just basically is trying to hide from the fact that they don't show you FBA offers. We show you every FBA offer for every book in our database, at least the ones that Amazon will share with us. And free monthly webinars. I could just go on and on and on and on. I have a million videos, other videos. But the point is, you can get access to all of this right now at zenarbitrage.com. Free trial, $79 a month after your free trial, but you don't pay anything up front. Again, if you want an extended trial, no problem. Just hit reply on the email that we send you when you sign up, and I'll set that up. And here's the thing, you guys. It's like, is it worth a few minutes of your time to find out if this is real, right? Like, I have a million testimonials. You can go, I have other videos about this, and you can look at zenarbitrage.com and see what our other members are saying, where people doing 80 grand a month. I mean, it's just 80 grand a month, literally. Totally insane. Obviously, I can't possibly know what your results will be, so those results may not be typical, but if you want to find out what other people are saying about Zen Arbitrage, head over to zenarbitrage.com. You can see tons and tons and tons of testimonials. And I won't even go into all the reasons we are better than eFlipper. You saw what everyone else is saying. That speaks way more, it carries way more weight than anything I could say, right? But this is, again, a sampling of all the different ways we're better. I won't even read all this stuff because I think I made my case, but we have massive training. Again, we show FBA offers for every book in our database, my personal cell number, a private Facebook group. We're actually run by real Amazon sellers, and I do most support myself because I really take support seriously. We show average sales rank, not fake gimmicky numbers. We set you up with a prep service partner. It's just, we have 3 times more ways to make money than eFlipper. It's just bonkers, right? So it's just so much stuff, tons of more videos I could show you about this, and you're welcome to view those as well. But that's basically it. Zenarbitrage.com. Listen, it takes a few minutes to sign up, and you're in. You can start making money off of Zen Arbitrage instantly. And here's the thing. You can literally sign up right now for the free trial, pillage our database, pillage our ISBN marketplace. You could run wild. You can download all our training and then literally cancel without spending a penny. I'm convinced once you see how powerful Zen Arbitrage is, you're going to want to stay on board. So I look forward to seeing you over there at zenarbitrage.com, and thanks for watching.